Welcome to Lesson 1, Numbers to 100,000. Here we are looking at a place value chart that goes up to 100,000. The numbers with the smallest values start here on the right, and they would increase as we go over to the left. So it's kind of the opposite way that we read. So this blue family or group is called the ones or the units family. And here's the name of the family. And this pink family, the name is here, is called the thousands family. So if I were to write in a number such as this one, and we thought about it as an amount of money, ask yourself how much is each digit worth, starting here with the 1. So pause the video and ask yourself, how much is this 2 worth if it was money? How much is this 4 worth? And so on. So the 2 on the far right side is only worth $2. The 4, because it's in the 10 spot, is worth $40. The 3 in the 100 spot is worth $300. The 6 in the 1,000 spot is worth $6,000. And the 7 all the way up here in the 10,000 spot is worth $70,000. So even though they're all individual digits, they all have a different value based on where they are in the place value chart. So now pause the video and see if you can read this entire number all together as one number. So if you said that this number is 76,342, you are correct. That's how this entire number is read. Notice how the word and does not appear anywhere in here. So resist the temptation to throw in the word and. That would not make it correct. This is simply 76,342. You can use base 10 blocks as a manipulative that will help you to build and understand large numbers. So there are 4 main different types of base 10 blocks that you can use. Starting with the smallest amount on the far right side here, just this little cube is worth 1, so it's called a 1. It takes 10 of these ones to create one of these rods, and so this rod is worth 10, and so we call it a 10. It takes 10 of these rods to make one of these flat squares. One of these flats is worth 100, and so we call it 100. And if you put 10 of these hundreds together, you would create this large cube, which, you guessed it, is worth 1,000, and so it is called a 1,000 block. So now let's look at some examples with base 10 blocks and see if we can build some large numbers. What number is being shown by these base 10 blocks? Pause the video. Feel free to quickly draw these base 10 blocks and then record the number that they are showing. If you said that we are looking at 2,354, you are correct. In this example, you are given the number 8,020, and you have to draw the base 10 blocks that show the number 8,020. So pause the video and feel free to get some actual base 10 blocks and see if you can create this number. So there's the number 8,020 shown using base 10 blocks. Notice how we have a 0 in the 100 spot, and so we don't have any 100 blocks. And we also have a 0 in the 1 spot, and so we don't see any 1s blocks. We see 8 thousands and 2 tens, which makes 20. So in the second part of this example, I would like you to take the number 8,020 and write it in a place value chart. So pause the video, come back when you're ready. So that's what the number 8,020 looks like, just like in the previous example where we used the actual base 10 blocks. We had 8,000 blocks and 2 tens blocks. No hundreds and no ones. Now try writing the number 30,503 in your place value chart. Pause the video, come back when you're ready. So 30,503 looks like this on your place value chart. 30,000 means 3 10,000s, so that's what we have. We have 500, and at the end here we have 3. Let's try one more example. For this last one, try the number 12,470 in your place value chart. So 12,470 looks like this. In this lesson, we learned about a few different ways that we can show numbers. First, we showed numbers just as a regular number. This is called standard form. If we show the value of each number like we did here below, that's actually called expanded form. And then we also showed the number in written form down here when we write it as words. We also modeled numbers using base 10 blocks, just as another way, and good visual way to see what the number looks like. So different ways to show large numbers up to 100,000. Please watch the video again, try some examples, and be sure to ask your teacher if you need any help. Have fun with large numbers and different forms.